Ohio today. Duke Wheeler runs a waterless diner there.
As I look around, more and more people are drinking orange juice. I don't think I've seen this much orange juice on the table since I've had the diner.
Officials say there's a toxin in Toledo's tap water, possibly related to Lake Erie algae. Bombing is fierce in Gaza today. The Israeli army stepping up its search for a missing soldier. CBS's Charlie D'Agata is there.
Israeli forces are now focusing their attention and firepower on two priorities: smashing what's left of Hamas's weapons and tunnels and finding the missing Israeli soldier. The Israeli military said 23-year-old Hadar Goldin disappeared in an ambush on the southern end of the Gaza Strip.
Now Israel says it will not send envoys to Gaza truce negotiations in Egypt today as planned. Congress passing an immigration bill aimed at the eventual deportation of more than 500,000 immigrants brought here illegally as kids. Prior to the vote, Republican Congressman Tom Marino.
What we need to do is pass this legislation, make sure that these children get back to their families, and we need to line up and protect this border from people coming across.
Presidential reaction?
They're not even trying to actually solve the problem. This is a message bill.
President Obama's message: the bill has no chance of becoming law. It is ruled a homicide. The death of a New York City man as a police officer put Eric Garner in a chokehold. WCBS TV reporter Dave Carlin.
Cell phone video shows the 43-year-old being confronted for allegedly selling loose cigarettes. The ME's report states Garner died of compression of neck, compression of chest, and prone positioning during physical restraint. Contributing factors included Garner's chronic asthma, obesity, and heart disease.
Garner was black. The police officer who put him in the chokehold is white. Staten Island neighbor Julia Ingram.
How could somebody do that, when they say he couldn't breathe?
They're getting married this afternoon. Robert Kennedy Jr. and Curb Your Enthusiasm actress Cheryl Hines planning to tie the knot in a wedding at the Kennedy compound in Massachusetts this afternoon. This is CBS News.
Geico presents Strange Savings Stories. Astronomers detected an interstellar transmission. It stated, Geico, 15 minutes could save you 15% or more. The implications were staggering. Was the cosmos telling us we could all save hundreds on car insurance with Geico? Or did their radar merely pick up a signal from the nearby Rufus and Clyde's morning show? We may never know.
Geico, 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Your daughter just joined the band and needs an audience.
Mom, Dad, I'm ready now.
Immediately. Now is definitely not the time for a headache. That's why you want fast-acting Advil. It has fast-absorbing Advil Ion Core technology and goes to work in minutes. Fast-acting Advil quickly relieves your toughest pain, so you don't miss a beat. Try fast-acting Advil. Find it in the white box.
Two Tillman Island fishermen have pleaded guilty to illegally harvesting and selling more than 185,000 pounds of striped bass. 41-year-old Michael Hayden and 42-year-old William Lednam entered their pleas in federal court in Baltimore yesterday. They face a maximum of 5 years in prison at sentencing. They also have agreed to pay restitution to the state of Maryland, according to their plea agreement from 2007 to 2011. They illegally weighed and anchored gill nets and exceeded their maximum daily vessel limit of striped bass. Prosecutors say they made $500,000. Dover man behind bars on charges of heroin possession with intent to deliver following his arrest in a parking lot at the Hamlet Shopping Center on Walker Road. Police say 26-year-old Antoine Campbell, due to there being multiple outstanding warrants for his arrest. That's how they caught up with him. According to police, he had 9 bags of heroin packed for sale in his possession on Wednesday when he was arrested. He's at the Vaughn Correctional Center on $100,000 or $10,000 secured bond. Taking a look at sports at 8:05. Phillies over Washington 2-1. Baltimore beats Seattle 2-1. And the commissioner's now making excuses for his being so lenient with Ray Rice and giving him just a 2-game suspension for domestic violence. Goodall says the 2-game suspension of the Ravens running back is consistent with other disciplines the league has handed out. Taking a look at the forecast, humid, some rain and thunderstorms this morning. A shower possible later on, 79. Humid, a shower this evening, then rain and a thunderstorm late, 66. And tomorrow, mostly cloudy, humid with a shower and thunderstorm, 80 for the high. Right now, it's 67 at Delaware 105.9.
The following program is a paid commercial presentation. The comments, views, and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect the views of the staff, management, or advertisers of Delaware 105.9.
This is a big day for us. And we are selling out to the bare walls today. Whatever is left, we are going to have a big auction. If you want to mark your calendar now, August 30th. That's Saturday, August 30th. I believe the auction is going to start at 9 a.m. So after today, it is an auction. So if you want anything at Weller's Red Barn, here's the deal. Today and today only, everything is 50% off with the exception of any fixtures like shelving or racks or anything like that. So we even have glass cases, glass display cabinets for 50% off. But the shelving is we've got some shelving like a 5 foot tall, or I don't know if it's exactly 5 foot tall, but we've got some shelving where it's like 5 shelves for like $40. We've got some really neat roll-around metal racks for like $125. But then we also have glass display cabinets and so on. But all the merchandise, other than the shelving, is 50% off today. And if you spend $500 or greater, we'll give you 60% off. So you can buy $1,000 worth of product today for $400. So if you own a business and you're listening, I want to tell you about a couple things that you literally could buy and make money on. For example, we have some mini boombox AM/FM radio with a clock. They're $5, so you could buy them for $2.50. But if you bought a bunch of them, you would even get 60% off instead of 50%. But you could buy them. They're brand new in the box. They're $5. You get them for $2.50. Then I got some brand new luggage. I forgot to mention, man, I'm way off track. I got too much to talk about today. You can watch us right now. If you are listening, you can go to www.wellerdoesdelmarva.com and click on Watch Us. And you can look at the things I'm talking about. You can also communicate with me through Facebook, sending me a direct message if you want me to show you something. I can turn the camera around or something like that. But you are listening to Jim Weller. Weller Does Delmarva. We are live right here at Weller's Red Barn. Got a lot to tell you about. Got a lot of merchandise to move. We're here today till 2 o'clock. There is a phone number here. It's 422-7336. If you're coming, bring your own truck, bring your own trailer. We have sold a ton of stuff yesterday, and we got 2 tons of stuff to get rid of today. But everything, with the exception of the shelving, is 50% off. Now, some people said when it gets to half price, let me know. Well, guess what? It's at half price. I'm letting you know. So we have new stuff. We have used stuff. We've got a refrigerator. We've got all kinds of things. Luggage like crazy. And I was mentioning, if you own a business, there is some brand new product that you literally could come here and buy and resell. And if you spend over $500, your discount goes from 50% to 60%. We have like a So I was talking about the mini boombox. So I'm going to hold it up for the camera, so hopefully they can see it. It's an AM/FM radio called a mini boombox, $5. So today you get it for $2.50. Then we got 3 pieces of luggage. I'm going to show you this. You got this 1 piece of luggage. I'm holding it up. Then you get a couple other pieces. You get this one here. Now this is brand spanking new luggage. And then you get this one here. I'm going to hold it up for the camera. Okay, so you get all 3 pieces of luggage. They're normally $25. So today, you get them for $12.50. And we have lots of it, probably hundreds of them. So that's what I'm saying. Now, here's another thing that's kind of neat is these Toro lights. Let me try to describe this. I don't know if that'll show up on the camera or not, but it's like a light you would put up and down a walkway or a sidewalk or something like that. These sell online for $13 to $15 a piece. We got a couple different styles of them. We've got them for $5 a piece, but then at 50% off, you get them for $2.50. So there is a lot of new and used merchandise here. Another thing we have is step bars. They're like, I call them Nerf bars, but you put them on the side of a pickup or a van or a Suburban or something like that. And I would say they normally sell for $400 to $600. Got them brand new in the box. Got some chrome ones, stainless ones, black ones. We're selling them for $200 minus 50%, which sounds like a $100 bill. I don't know how much the bug shields are, but we got brand new bug shields. They're $20 a piece. I think a bug shield's like $60, $70 online. They're brand new in the box, Lund bug shields, and they're $20, so you get them for $10. So again, if you are a business person and you own a business, let's say you own a bait and tackle store. Here's another crazy deal. We have the famous Holdy poles. It's a set of brackets for hanging fishing rods on. They're worth about $20. We've got them after all discounts for $1.75. So I'm encouraging. That's a wow. That's Brooks Ritter you hear there. He's my, what are you today?
Executive producer.
Executive producer. He's my videographer. He's my workout buddy. He's my number one salesman. He's everything. He's Brandon's big brother. He's Jason's right-hand man. And he's his kid's favorite dad. So anyway.
Absolutely.
All right, so that's Brooks Ritter. But what I'm saying is, yes, there's a lot of deals for everybody here today, but I'm really encouraging business people to think outside the box today and say, wait a minute. You're telling me I can buy stuff that's already being sold, like 3 pieces of luggage. I was selling it for $25, which is probably a third of what 3 pieces of luggage should be. Then you take $25 and cut it in half, you're talking $12.50. So what I'm saying is, and I got these floating things. I looked them up on Amazon.com. They're $35, $40. I had them for $20. I reduced them to $15, and today they're half of $15. That sounds like $7.50 for all these pool floaty things and this little Pirate Cove Island and all this crazy stuff. So, folks, I can't say it or emphasize it any better. I'm trying to use as much emotion and expression as I can. So if you're watching me, you can see it. If you're listening to me, hopefully you can hear it or feel it. But no joke, no kidding. If you own a business, small or big, a bait and tackle store should be in here buying them Holdy poles.
Absolutely.
Anybody that deals with any sportsman or fisherman, because we were selling them in Bridgeville for $20.
$20 a piece, yep.
Right. And now today you can buy them for $1.75, and it's because I got 2 pallets full of cases. I've got a few thousand of them, and I just want to be done with them, okay? So that's where we're at. We're here at Weller's Red Barn. We're on Route 16 in Ellendale. Today and today only is the last day we're going to be open. The next step is an auction on August 30th to just clean up what's left. So here we are. We're open today. Phone number 422-7336. But I'd rather you not call. I'd rather you just get in your truck, hook up to a trailer, and come on down here and spend a few $1,000, okay?
Absolutely. The stuff's walking out the door right now. So
oh, man, we had somebody buy a whole bunch of glass display cabinets yesterday. She said, I've been looking all over for them. She's starting a business. She was just so excited to get them and get them at the price she got them.
Sure.
And we got more glass display cabinets. So, folks, we got these cheese hats. They're a little cheesy, but we got them, okay? A great big old pool table over there. $200. You get it today for $100. That big TV sold, though. I think that thing's going.
Yeah, it did sell.
That's a monster.
It is.
But we got chairs, we got lawn furniture, we got weed whackers, we got shovels, rakes, we got Colin Walls. I don't know if anybody's supposed to know it or not, but he bought a whole mess of these Craftsman toolboxes. That might have been a secret. I don't know. Colin, if that's a secret, send me a text so I know not to say it twice. But anyway, tell you another thing we got that the people have been buying is these lights. It's like a 4-foot light, like a 4-foot fluorescent light that you would bolt to a wall or a ceiling, and it comes with 4 bulbs. They are used, but they came actually out of a doctor's office, so they've not been too used. But anyway, wanted to tell you, they're like $70, $80 a piece new. These are used, and they come with the bulbs. I don't know how much they are. Daggone it. He put them over here without the sign. They are, after all discounts, $18.75.
Wow.
We've had people in here buying 4, 6, 8, 10 of them things. You know, I think I got less than 20 left. So if you want them, tell you something else. How much them sunglasses? Can you see it? Sunglasses, are they $3 a pair?
$3 each.
So that makes them $1.50. So $1.50 for sunglasses, folks. What I'm saying is I'm saying the deals are here. The deals are sweller at Weller's.
Yeah,
okay.
You can buy the whole rack and then have a different pair for each day.
Or if you own a business.
Yeah.
You could buy the whole rack and resell them.
Absolutely.
So what do I do? How do I entice you? I don't know what else to do. I got some sponsors I want to mention. One of them is L&W Insurance Agency, and they are my insurance agent, have been for years. They do a good job. I'm very happy with them. They've been serving Delaware for over 60 years, so they obviously must be doing something right to survive that long. So here's the deal. Whether you need auto insurance or home, health or life or commercial. Another thing, a lot of people say, well, I already got insurance. That's good. It's good to have insurance. You're supposed to have it. But it doesn't hurt to get a second opinion. Second opinions are free. I give 2 and 3 opinions in one conversation most of the time. But anyway, if you want to talk insurance, you want to talk to a professional company, what I really like is when I call during normal business hours, they answer the phone, not some machine or something like that. 856-7828, 856-7828, L&W Insurance Agency. Tell them I sent you. Give them a call. Like I say, I've been dealing with them for 20-some years. They've done a good job for me. Also, my copier guy, man, Rick Fowler. Real good guy. Been dealing with him for a long time on copiers. His business is no-nonsense office machines. And he told me something the other day that I didn't really realize, but he said it's a busy time of the year right now. People are getting ready to go back to school or back to college or something like that, and they're thinking about laptops and tablets and computers in general. And he has new and used. Everything that he sells is in good working order. He can guide you through any questions you have. But he was telling me how, you go to a big box store, you buy something online, you don't get any kind of service, nobody to talk to, and so on. He said, and that's what he really wants me to emphasize, that he's a local guy, he's an honest guy, he lives in the community, and he speaks English real well, and can take good care of you. So anyway, what he is saying for back to school, college, whatever, he's got laptops, he's got tablets, he's got computers, new and used, and he can help you through the process. It's called No Nonsense Office Machines. They're in Georgetown. And all of his computers, laptops, and tablets. Now, he said some tablets, you can't load this program into it, but he is offering as no extra charge with everything that he sells in the computer line, Microsoft Office Professional at no charge. He said, so you go to big box stores, stuff like that, this doesn't come with theirs. A lot of the online stuff doesn't come with it. So he's like, really check around. And he's saying that if you are shopping and you really don't know what you got or don't got, but you want to bounce it off of him, give him a call and talk to him. So this Microsoft Office Professional is no charge, and it comes with Excel, PowerPoint, Publisher, a lot of things that students and college kids need, and so on and so forth. So what's his number? 856-7381, 856-7381. Rick Fowler, No Nonsense Office Machines. Tell him Jim Weller sent you. Don't forget, folks, if you're listening and you want to watch us live, you can log on to wellerdoesdelmarva.com, and you can actually look at us and watch us. And if you want me to turn the camera and pan it around the room, let me know. You could send me a direct message through Facebook if you want, and say, Jim, show me the place. And I'll be glad to do that. So got a lot going on here. So, Brooks, you're here helping me now, but you're going to be in sales over at Bridgeville today. Is that correct?
That is correct.
We have had a smoking week, haven't we?
Yes, it has been very busy.
Big days. People are really – I'll tell you, lately I feel this has really helped us. Weller's, if you go by Weller's in Bridgeville, you will say, wow, I've never seen a trailer store that looks like that. We have so many people traveling, stop in from Baltimore, Washington, Virginia, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Connecticut, New York, saying, I have never seen this many trailers. Okay, so that immediately speaks to we evidently buy in volume.
Sure.
No question about that. Then they say, well, looking for a 6x12 enclosed or a 6x12 landscaper. Well, they are pleasantly surprised when we go out and start looking around. They say, well, I got a price such and such. Well, that's great. Price is important. And I don't think we've ever met a deal we couldn't beat if we wanted to. No problem there. But what we're saying is selection and value overrides price. So we have, if you were looking for a 6x12 landscaper, we might have 5 or 6 different brands, and we might have 10 different versions.
Absolutely.
Wider than normal, pipe around the top, tubing around the top, split gate, solid gate, things like that. And it's really important, that you get the right trailer for the right need. Everybody seems to be very focused on price, and that is such a good idea. But I would encourage people to be more focused on value. And my point is this. We have people now coming in buying 1 trailer, 2 trailers, 4 trailers at a time. Yep. We have big companies saying, man, we appreciate the selection because we started out, we looked here, we looked in the guide or whatever, and in a black and white ad, every trailer looks the same. Mm-hmm. But
They
until
do.
you get there and the guy gets up and goes outside with you and spends a little time with you, it's kind of important. So we kind of pride ourselves on the fact that we're not just a little mom and pop trailer store with a 10 or 20 trailers tied to a tree or something like that with a cable. We're kind of in it. We've been in business for 40 years.
Yeah.
We sell 1,000 trailers a year.
Yep.
We're kind of in the trailer business. You know, we're in it to win it, and we're kind of committed to giving customers good service. But more important than anything, we're trying to give you good value, service, selection, the right price, the right trailer.
Yes, that's
know,
key. That's very key.
How many
because-
times have we sold a trailer that a month or two later the guy says, "Why didn't you talk me into buying a bigger trailer?" Because they buy the trailer with today's need in mind. They've never owned a trailer before in their life, and then they wish it was 2 feet longer.
Yep, and
So-
that's actually that is diminishing a little bit because we're
really trying to help assess their needs.
Exactly, and that's one thing I pride myself on, and I think we do very well is we find out what you're going to use it for, what you're going to need it for, what kind of things you're planning on doing with it. Because the last thing you want to do is come in and buy a trailer that's, I need a 5x8 and 12-inch tires is fine, mesh floor is fine, but I want to carry a 2,000-pound lawnmower. Well, that trailer isn't going to work, and hey, what's the cut? Oh, it's a 60-inch cut. Well, a 60-inch cut's not going to fit on a
5-foot trailer, right?
Trailer. So we're asking questions like that to find out what they need,
Right.
and then getting them in the right trailer.
Right. So I agree with all that, and that's what I'm saying here lately, because we have seen a really good surge in business, and we're like, what are we contributing it to? So I do have a request to show them the place. So this is me, Greg. Now he's going to pan the room and show them around. So there's some racks over there. The day bed is sold. The refrigerator's not sold. That refrigerator is $200, so you would get it for $100. Now, this old Maytag washing machine here, that's still for sale. I think it was made maybe 1926 or something like that. There's some brand new men's shirts. Keep going. Show him that big old dinosaur of a TV. What's that thing there? A projection screen or something like that?
Screen, yep.
Man, that's the kind nobody will steal if they break in your house. So anyway, so this is the showroom. If you are watching it at wellerdoesdelmarva.com, you can literally see the inside of the entire building right now. So anyway, there's the counter. We're going to be selling those counters eventually. They've made a lot of money. A lot of money has went over those counters. So anyway, just letting you know that's what the inside of the place looks like. So if you are listening and you want to see it, just send me a note either through Facebook or text me and say, hey, show me what this place looks like. Let's talk about first-class heating and air. Man, I had somebody the other day talking about they were going to get their place encapsulated, and first-class heating and air encapsulated the underneath of my house, and I've just been bragging about it. How could anybody even be happy about having the underneath of their house encapsulated? But I know this much. In the winter, my floors were warmer. Not a lot warmer, but warmer, in other words, because they take all the insulation out from underneath your house, and they literally heat and air condition to some degree the underneath of your house. And they put this, like, I call it like a pool liner, all over the floor and up your cement blocks. And then they styrofoam it from there up and seal everything and all that. And I'll tell you another crazy thing, and I know this sounds crazy. It used to be every once in a while up around the back of my stove and where my trash can is, I would see a mouse just once in a while. And if I didn't see the mouse, I would see that the mouse had been there. He would leave me reminders. But anyway, since they've encapsulated it, in other words, I don't see that anymore. And it's because all underneath the house is just as tight and sealed up as can be. It got me thinking I don't have to really worry. I don't think I'll get any snakes under there because it's all sealed. I mean, the crawl space door, all them little vent things. So it's in completely, I don't know the word, it's a controlled environment now. So in any way, if you have a house and you want to talk about a new heating or air conditioning system, or you need some plumbing done or electrical work, or you want a home performance test, that was kind of neat. We did that.
Cool.
They can even see that at Weller Does Delmarva. We did a home performance test. My house performed pretty good. But they had this infrared gun, and they show you where you got leakage and stuff like that. But it's first-class heating and air, encapsulation, whatever you need. Give them a call. Tell them I sent you. 934-8900, 934-8900. They've done a good job for me. I've had 2 or 3 new systems installed by them, and I'm very happy. So anyway, wanted to tell you about that. So we are here. We are live. We are at Weller's Red Barn in Ellendale. I do have a couple big coolers for sale, so if you're a organization that needs a walk-in cooler. I got some big ones. I got one that's 24 by 24, and they've been inside the building, so I'm going to call them garage kept. One owner. They're a one-owner garage kept walk-in cooler, okay? I got one that's 24 by 24 by 10 foot tall, and then I got one that's 16 by 40 by 10 foot tall. They were $68,000 new, and I'm selling them for $12,750 each, and they are up and awake and operational, and they are a deal. So if you want one of these, I would allow you to buy one. I'm even today willing to allow somebody to buy both coolers at the same time if they want. How do you like that?
That sounds like
That's a great deal. I wasn't going to do that, but if you want both them coolers today, you could buy them both. Now, they're not 50% off of $12,750. The price is $12,750. I want to mention one more thing. My good friend Dave and Jeannie Morgan, been working with them. They're hooking me up with all kinds of products like a fitness shake. I take that thing, a protein shake every morning, so I'm full of all kinds of protein. It's only got like about 100 calories, full of a lot of fiber. If you eat a lot of fiber, it does a lot of things for you. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. But anyway, it releases toxins and so on and so forth. And I really want to encourage people to just check out their Facebook page and like it. They're on Facebook at Delaware Wrap and Tone. If you go to Facebook and look up Delaware Wrap and Tone, you'll learn about Dave and Jeannie Morgan and the products they have. Or they have a website, which is on the web at GET, like G-E-T, getnaturalbodywraps.com. So they have all kinds of nutritional weight supplements and just all kinds of things to make you feel better, look better, sound better, and grow more hair. No, the grow more hair part I made up. But they're good people. They can guide you and encourage you and help you accomplish the goals you want to accomplish. So give them a call, 422-8315, 422-8315. So, Brooks, what do you think of all this mess here in the building?
It's actually it's thinned out a lot. I was quite surprised when I walked in this morning that stuff is definitely
You should have been
moving.
here yesterday.
There
was 15 to 20 cars in the parking lot half the time.
Wow.
It was unreal. It was unreal. I wish I did oil changes. You know, I could have been out there changing the oil.
And people were still walking in the door. I mean, it's like I keep looking up. Oh, there's another one.
There's another one. Yep. Well, my big thing is when they hit the cash register, I get excited.
There you go.
So lookers don't excite me till they pull their wallet out. But anyway, everything is 50% off. I've had so many people say, I ain't buying nothing until it gets to half price. All right, folks, I give in. It's now half price. So 50% or half price.
2 o'clock.
Yeah, after today, we are done. We're kind of excited about being done. We've rented the building. People say, well, what are you going to do next? Well, we've rented the building, so the people that rent the building, it's going to be more like offices and so on. So it's not a retail store or anything like that. But so we've rented this building, and we are going to go back to Bridgeville, and then we are going to open up on the corner in Lincoln. So I bought that property, and I own the building next to it, which is Bean's Attic, and it's going to stay right there. And we're going to be right next to them, and we're going to sell sheds and carports and swing sets, and, of course, trailers, and more trailers. So anyway, we don't know if we're going to build a new building there or use the office trailer that's there. I just haven't figured it all out just yet. But anyway, we are coming back to Lincoln, folks, so get ready. And tell you what I found out. I found out I could put an electronic sign on Johnson Road coming out of Lincoln, and I could put one on the highway too. So, and they could be 10 by 20, two-sided, one on each side. So that's a lot of signage. So Lynn Rogers is very excited that I may be buying 2 10 by 4. It'd be 4 10 by 20 electronic signs.
Keep an eye out. Coming soon.
Yeah, coming soon. Electronic signs to Lincoln, Delaware. So there is none in Lincoln.
No, there isn't.
Dag nabbit. All right.
You're going to be the first.
We'll be the first. So anyway, just wanted to tell you we've bought the corner in Lincoln. So we're having a good time here today. A lot of people in here. I see a guy carrying around a shovel and stuff like that. So anyway, folks, I'm going to got to take a break. We'll be right back, but you can watch us at wellerdoesdelmarva.com. So I'll be back in a couple minutes. Stay tuned.
invites you to stop by and see how affordable renting a home in a gated resort can actually be. Summer is here. What a perfect time to look into renting a home near the water. Rehoboth Shores has many new homes being delivered. Come see new floor plans and get pre-approved for your new single-wide home today.
Call or stop by Rehoboth Shores for all the details. While you're there, ask them about all that Rehoboth Shores has to offer, like the private community building, beach, marina, and boat ramps, some of the area's best crabbing and fishing, pool, basketball court, picnic and playground areas, and so much more.
Just minutes away from Rehoboth Beach, golfing, outlet shopping, and great dining. If you're thinking of renting a home, you owe it to yourself to check out Rehoboth Shores, just down Long Neck Road in Millsboro. Come see the new floor plans and check out your new home today.
Rehoboth Shores, setting a new standard in affordable home rentals. Come see why today. Stop by or call 945-1500 or go to RehobothShores.com for more information.
CBS News Update. I'm Jim Taylor. Ebola-stricken Americans coming back to America from West Africa. CBS's Vicente Arenas in Atlanta.
When the private plane used to separately carry 2 U.S. aid workers stricken with the Ebola virus lands in the U.S., it will touch down at Dobbins Air Reserve Base in Marietta, Georgia. The patients will then be transferred to Emory University Hospital.
Dr. William Schaffner is an infectious disease expert at Vanderbilt University Medical Center.
We are expert at providing good supportive care. We can watch to see all that the organs are functioning well, that the patient's metabolic status is good.
More than 700 people in Africa killed by Ebola this year. The experts say there is no concern about that deadly virus spreading here. The director of the Centers for Disease Control, Dr. Thomas Frieden.
We do not see Ebola spreading within the U.S. The way it spreads is not by casual contact.
CBS News Update. I'm Jim Taylor.
Oh, I'm Pete Booker, president of Delmarva Broadcasting Company. We are dedicated to equal employment opportunity. When a job opening occurs in our company, we notify community groups who can inform their interested members. We'd like to hear from any group that helps people find jobs. Please contact us at 302-422-7575 to sign up. This job listing service is a free equal employment opportunity outreach program provided by Delmarva Broadcasting Company.
Thanks for listening to Delaware 105.9 on your radio. And for your convenience, streaming live online. Visit Delaware1059.com to hear local news and talk for Delmarva online, streaming 24/7. Sponsored in part by Jim Weller at Weller's Utility Trailers in Bridgeville, the largest trailer dealer in the area, and online at Wellers.com. Delaware 105.9, streaming live at Delaware1059.com.
Right now, you can enjoy the comfort and savings of a new energy-efficient air conditioning system with 0% interest-free financing for 4 years, free 10-year parts and labor warranty, and free maintenance for the first year. If you find that you're less comfortable each summer but spending more trying to cool your home, call First Class Heating and Air Conditioning, Plumbing, and Electrical today. In Maryland, 410-742-2121. Delaware, 302-934-8900. Or online at firstclasshvac.com.
I can't believe the kids start school in a few weeks.
I know, the back-to-school expenses are breaking my bank.
Do what I do and get them back-to-school laptops and desktops, musical instruments, and graphing calculators at Atlantic Pawn in Delmar.
I haven't been there. My husband told me that all they sold were tools, so I wasn't very interested.
Are you kidding? Their jewelry selection is bigger than most jewelry stores, and their prices are half what they charge at the mall. Plus, now is a great time to go to Atlantic Pawn because their back-to-school specials are up to 30% off some items. Plus, they have free layaway, computer repair, and every day something new is for sale.
I'm so mad I could scream.
What's wrong, baby? You are screaming.
I got gas and coffee this morning on the way to work. It overdrew my checking account, and the bank fees are going to eat me alive.
Relax. When I run short, I go to Atlantic Finance. I can borrow $200 for less than the cost of a bounce check.
I thought they charged really crazy interest rates, and they were hard to deal with.
No way. You're crazy. Direct deposit, even on a debit card, and a great job may be all you need to get a loan. Atlantic Finance has made it easier and less expensive to borrow the money you need. Call 422-3484.
The following program is a paid commercial presentation. The comments, views, and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect the views of the staff, management, or advertisers of Delaware 105.9.
Okay. Man, we got people watching us online. Thank you very much. You can watch the show at www. Only use 3 W's, right? What would Weller do? Anyway, www.whatwould Weller do? Anyway, www.whatwould wellerdoesdelmarva.com. So you can watch us right there. You can listen there. You have to turn your radio down if you do that, or else you get this unbelievable echo, maybe.
Not necessarily echo, but you'll hear stuff, and then you'll see it and hear it again.
It'll drive you crazy.
Yes, it will.
Okay, it's like talking to customers that repeat themselves. What are you saying, Brooks? You're so brutal over there.
I'm going to leave that one alone.
Are you sure?
Yep.
All right, because you're going to be in sales today, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay, we're at Weller's Red Barn. We're here today till 2 o'clock. We got a whole building full of bargains. We got all kinds of crazy stuff. So anyway, if you are interested, everything is half price except for the shelves. And but there's all kinds of stuff. There's somebody there plugging something in and checking it out. Everything is kind of sold as is, which means once we sell it, we are done with it. So buyer beware. Buy at your own risk. You can plug it in. You can try it. You can touch it. We could take your picture with it. But other than that, once you buy it, it is over. All right, so we're here today till 2 o'clock. This is the last day for Weller's Red Barn. We've rented the building. We're kind of excited, and we're going to have a big auction on August 30th. I have enough merchandise. I could fill this building reasonably 10 times. So we are going to be liquidating. Now, I mentioned these Toro lights earlier. I'm going to hold one up. There's a little light bulb. I didn't put the light bulb in. But, folks, if you're watching online, we have this version or this version. So you put them up and down like a sidewalk or a pathway or something like that. I see them online, $13 to $15 each. Here at Weller's Red Barn, they're $5. So if you cut the price in half, what's that bring them to? $2.50. They're brand new in the package. And here's one more neat little light. Say you have a deck. This is called a deck light. I never knew it existed, okay? But you know how you walk up the steps?
Mm-hmm.
So because your deck's not lit, in other words, but you would bolt these to the side of the steps and it would light the steps up. Kind of a neat little thing.
That is neat.
Yeah, $5, $2.50. If you spend $500 or more, instead of getting 50% off, we're going to give you 60% off, okay?
Wow.
I guess if you spent $10,000 or more, there ain't $10,000 worth of stuff left in here. So we almost hit that yesterday, though. It was a good day yesterday. If I get enough money, I'm going to go buy a new vehicle. That's my goal.
I think your top salesman should get a vehicle.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Well, you can go with me.
Okay, here we go.
I'll negotiate your deal.
There,
How's that?
You get a new vehicle, and then I'll just use your old one.
That thing's so old. That's a 2011 F-150. You wouldn't want to be seen riding around in that.
It's already wrapped. It's
already wrapped.
Silver and blue.
You're going to have to wave to everybody.
I'm good.
All right. Anyway, hey, I got to mention another sponsor. I'm going to get in trouble here. George Luff, good friend of mine, been my accountant for 20-plus years. Everybody will notice the only people I mention on the show are people I get along with and like. So, in other words, and I guess technically if I do business with you, I probably get along with and like with you because it's a two-way street. If you do business with me, you kind of got to get along with me, too. So, anyway, Luff & Associates does our payroll, and my daughter Jenny loves that because she used to do our payroll. They have an office in Dover, Milford, and Rehoboth. 3 locations. And what's really neat, I like this, one phone number. You dial one phone number, 422-9699. You say, hey, I want to talk about doing payroll. Let's just say, I say it all the time, 6 to 10 employees. This is a crazy price. Think about it. Whether you got a small business, a big business, they could do 1 employee, they could do hundreds of employees. But 6 to 10 people only cost you $30 a pay cycle. So that's like $3 a person. So, Greg, if you're listening, I just had Brandon answer all your questions about that item you were interested in. So that's that. What else? So, George Luff, Luff & Associates, luffcpas.com on the web. They do accounting, of course, and they do payroll. So give them a call, 422-9699. I had mentioned First Class Heating and Air earlier, and I want to say again, I got a new heating and air conditioning system, and I don't know what's so different about it, but the one thing I have enjoyed, and they never even use this as a sales pitch, but my electric bill is $30 to $40 a month, winter or summer, less than what it used to be. I don't get that. You know, I got this encapsulation done. I got this new heating and air conditioning system. I got this variable speed fan and this electronic thermostat, and I got all they had to give me, and I'm like, just give me everything. But they never said, oh, and by the way, Jim, you're going to save $300-400 a year on electricity. But I am, and I'm just so pleased and amazed with it, that that has happened. So just want to let you know, if you need a new heating system, an air conditioning system, and I'll tell you something else I'm doing that I really like. I bought their maintenance agreement. And how that works is they come out twice a year and service my heater and my air conditioner and put new filters and all that stuff. I don't know if they put new filters or clean them or what they do. But anyway, I don't have to worry about nothing. But in the event I need anything else done, electrical work, plumbing, whatever, they give me a 15% discount on parts and labor just by having the service agreement on that heater and air conditioner. So not only do I get the heat or an air conditioner service, but I get 15% off anything else I do. And I'm like, man, that's a good buy-in, you know?
Absolutely.
You know, I mean, I belong to a club that I have to pay to be a member of the club and then go buy stuff. This one here, I'm paying for the service agreement, but I receive that, and then I receive additional discounts. I like it. So I'm an easy sale. Anybody that's ever dealt with me knows that I'm just a pushover when it comes to buying something. So anyway, 934-8900, 934-8900, firstclasshvac.com on the web. All right, what's next? What do you want to talk about, Brooks?
The store is going to be opening over in Bridgeville in 20 minutes.
You know, that's old news, okay?
It's fresh news. It's coming up.
Oh, you guys want to do over there, sell somebody something. What's wrong with you?
Absolutely. I got a couple kids to provide for. Got another kid on the way.
Really?
So I got to get prepared.
Okay. So what are you going to do to get prepared?
I am trying to entice everybody to come on in and ask for Brooks.
Tell me, why should they ask for you and not Jason?
Because I'm going to take better care of them.
How? You going to massage their ego?
I am nice. I'm friendly.
Oh, okay. Jason's mean and hateful.
Maybe not to that
so
extent.
Abrasive.
But I'm just going to listen to them. I'm a good listener.
Are you really?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to make sure that they get what they need. And
look at this item, folks.
Wow. That's
this
big
is
box.
a propane-powered hot water heater. Are we selling it? Oh, it's sold. Never mind. Let's. Oh, okay. We are selling it. How much is that thing? $125, and then half. You're talking we're going to sell it for half of $125. All right, folks. I got sidetracked. It's in the box. Propane hot water heater. $125, wow. Cut the price in half, or $62.50, whichever sounds better to you. Brooks, pay attention here. You were on Why Should People Deal With You? You should have showed that on the video, the thing. Folks, look quick.
Quick video.
Look quick. So, anyway, Brooks is on it. So I'm going to switch gears here.
That's fine.
I'm going to talk about, we're going to get you wrapped. Would you like to do a wrap, Brooks, on the show?
Sure.
Okay. Dave and Jeannie Morgan. They have a lot of products they sell, and I've been dealing with them, taking the protein shake, getting wrapped once a week, so on and so forth. We are possibly going to do a show one day where Mr. Brooks Ritter gets wrapped right on the show. It would be for adult audiences only.
It could be a little scary.
It could be a little scary. But what have you lost? 10 pounds here in the past few years?
Few weeks.
Few weeks?
Few weeks.
All right. We have a new exercise. We've opened up a gym called Jim's Gym. And we're open every Tuesday and Thursday morning at 6 o'clock. It's a closed group, though. But anyway, we've been doing some things and working out and sweating a lot and so on and so forth. And we're working with a guy named Doc Hunt. A lot of people know him. His name is Roger Hunt, but he is working us over. But Brooks might be a candidate to be wrapped, but I get wrapped once a week. I like it, and it helps tone and tighten and detoxify. I'm taking these protein shakes and so on and so forth. What I really would like to do, besides get in shape, I would like to become smarter, wiser, and be able to negotiate better. That is my desire. So that's the next thing I want Dave and Jeannie Morgan to teach me how to do. So anyway, if you want any of their products, give them a call. It's 422-8315 and say, tell me what in the world Jim's talking about, because half of it doesn't even make sense to me. But anyway, they actually have a Facebook page. They're trying to get 1,000 likes. By 2 o'clock today would be fine. But anyway, it's called Delaware Wrap and Tone on Facebook. And then they got a regular old, what's it called?
Web
page on the World Wide Web. And it's called GetNaturalBodyWraps.com. Tell them I sent you. 422-8315, okay? I mentioned the Toro lights. They're $5 each, but today they're going to be $2.50 after the 50% discount. We got this carport outside here. Did you talk about that?
I have not talked about that yet.
We have thought of it, have
18 by 21 carport out there.
Will that hold one car, 1.5 cars? Will it hold a Yugo? What?
Well, 18 by 21 is really meant for two subcompact cars or compact cars.
Give me an
two
example.
Smaller cars.
Two Suburbans?
Nah, not two Suburbans.
Two
maybe
crew cab
two
dualies?
Honda Fits.
Oh, Honda Fits. Okay.
Maybe something like that.
Okay.
But I mean, you can order.
You have to be athletic to drive a Honda Fit.
It makes sense.
Okay. All right. All right.
But we have one out here. It's
a Honda Fit or the carport?
Actually, we have both.
Oh, okay.
But it's an 18 by 21 carport, 6 foot tall.
Okay.
And
so just a little bit taller than me.
Just a little bit.
Okay.
But it's it's been out there not very long.
Less than 6 months, maybe less than 3 months. One or the other. Has a red top.
Yes, it does. Yes,
Okay.
It does. And it's normally you can order them for $7.95, but I believe we have a special on this one out here, where you can come take it and actually.
So this one you can get like right now.
Yeah, you can come take it apart,
Okay.
take it home with you today.
Okay. So it's how much? You don't even know.
I don't even remember.
$750, folks. Brooks is on it. So anyway, it's an 18 by 21 carport.
Yeah.
$750 out there. Okay.
That's correct.
All right. So if you want to talk about that, who do they call?
They would
you
call
or
Brandon,
Brandon,
actually.
422-7336.
Yep.
If you're interested in that. Don't forget, mark your calendars. The auction is going to be August 30th at 9 a.m. right here. So plan on that. Also, you can watch the show live right now at wellerdoesdelmarva.com. Today, everything in the building is 50% off. At 2 o'clock, we are done. So get here early because there are people in here right now, and we are moving stuff. I did mention I got the 2 big walk-in coolers. So there's a phone call right there. There's the carport. It's probably going to be going. But anyway, wanted to let you know that I got these 2 big walk-in coolers that I want to sell. There is one more thing that I want to sell. It's a great big commercial-grade hot water heater. It's huge. It is taller than me, and it's propane, and I don't know how much I want for it, but if you're interested in that, come look at this, because this building originally had a kitchen here, and so it had a need for a lot of hot water. It had a need for the coolers and stuff like that. So if you want a walk-in cooler, if you want to talk about that, let's talk about this event Ellendale Fire Company's got coming up. I want people to mark their calendar. It's going to be on August 16th, okay? It is an annual motorcycle run, but there's a lot of other things that they're going to be doing that day, and I don't know if it's in all of my notes, but I do know this much, that it is August 16th, and it's going to be like a little festival there at the Fire Hall, Ellendale Fire Hall. So if you want, folks, just mark your calendar for August 16th. That's not far away. And they are going to have this motorcycle run if you're interested in being involved in it. If you would like to sponsor anything, they're looking for that. But I think they're going to have things for kids and adults and just like a little mini festival there at the Fire Hall for the day also. My notes don't say all of that. But anyway, I just want to tell you that something big is going on at the Ellendale Fire Hall on August 16th. So if you have any questions at all, I'm just going to give you a phone number. How's that? You could talk to Andy Hamilton, and his number is 258-9304, 258-9304, or Howard Crew at 542-9553, 542-9553. All right, what is this thing that Ron Faison has going on, Brooks? Do you know all about it?
Yeah. Yes, he has an event going on.
You're going to be in it, I hear.
No. I am not that kind of person.
Oh, really?
I am not
what
a
is
fighter.
It? What's MMA mean? What's MMA?
Mixed martial arts.
Okay, so this is a mixed martial arts event. It looks like it is Saturday, October 4th. Okay?
Yep.
Does that sound right to you?
He's got tickets available. He's got sponsorship opportunities.
He's got a
available.
heck of a deal on the VIP table. So, and I'll tell you something else he needs. He wants to buy or rent 300 to 500 stackable chairs. So if somebody has that. So if you're listening, anybody, and you want to know more about this mixed martial arts event, where's it going to be? Up at the Delaware Auto Exchange in Felton?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that'll be cool. That's a great big facility there, big building.
Yeah.
So I think this is something he's getting into. It's called the Real MMA. In other words, that's his new trademark. They have a brand of sunglasses called Real and so on and so forth. So it's any questions, go to real-mma.com. And you can learn all about what's going on. There are sponsorship opportunities. The phone number is 381-3852, 381-3852, or 284-8250, 284-8250, whether you want to sponsor a table, whether you want to go to the event, whether you want to get tickets or anything like that. Give Ron a call and tell him that you heard Jim Weller talking about it, because he's going to give me, I think, $10 a person for every person that goes. I'm not sure if that's what he wanted to do for me or not, but it was something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe it was only 10 cents a person. I'm not sure. But anyway, if you want to get your tickets, I think this could possibly be a sold-out event. So get on the stick soon.
Yes.
Okay, now let's talk about Shore Speed for just a minute.
Okay.
This is an indoor go-kart track in Milford. Brooks Ritter has become very addicted to it.
Yes.
He's a very competitive young man with his brother and everybody else. We actually rent the place one night a month. That's coming up. That's this Wednesday night.
Yep.
So we actually rent it and go there and have fun one night a month. But I've got $5 off a race coupons right here, right now at Weller's Red Barn. You got them at the Bridgeville store?
Yes, we do.
So you could come to Weller's Red Barn today, or you could come to Weller's in Bridgeville today, or you can go to both.
Absolutely.
And get a couple of them.
Sure.
Now, what do they got to buy to get one of these for free?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay, so they don't have to buy anything to get one of the free Sure Speed $5 off coupons.
Just come in and say hi. That's
say
the
hi.
only stipulation. Just
what if
say
they are high? What if they're on that medicinal? What do you think of that, Brooks? You know what I've been thinking?
Man.
I've been thinking this. I don't know if it's legal or not yet, but I think people are practicing it for when it gets legal, okay?
Sure.
Medical marijuana. I think they're ready for Delaware to legalize it, so people are out practicing it. But anyway, I'm thinking we could get a fleet of enclosed trailers and call them the Weller Weed Wagons, okay? So that way, if you have to smoke this medical marijuana, you don't have to do it in front of your children. What if your wife owns a daycare and you've got to do it in front of all the other people's kids? This way, we can pull up to the curb. You can go out in your own front yard and smoke your medical. What is it called? Medical marijuana. Okay, and then we'll be on our way, and you're not affecting the kids or the neighborhood kids or anything like that. In other words, so I think it's a great idea. I think we should have about 50 of these things running all over the state. So the governor and I guess whoever ideas this is, they're hot on it, and I think it's the common thing. Weller Weed Wagons all through Delaware. Okay. So, and if you're passing through, you'll be able to stop in because Delaware will probably become a much more popular state because there will be legalized smoking of marijuana and no sales tax on it.
There you go.
So you'll be able to get your marijuana in Delaware without any sales tax. So it just keeps getting better and better. It just keeps getting crazier and crazier. So somewhere it is written that what used to be right will be wrong, and what was wrong will be right. In other words, things will be upside down, and it's hard to believe, but I think we're headed that way, folks. But some people know what I'm talking about. I don't even know if Brooks knew what I'm talking about there.
I know what you're talking about.
Okay. Well, anyway, what else you got, Brooks? We're just about out of time.
We are.
Okay,
Don't
folks.
forget Weller's is open in Bridgeville from 9 to 1.
Keep going to that.
That's where
okay,
I'm at.
folks, I need to endorse Brooks, okay? Brooks Ritter is going to be in sales today at Weller's Utility Trailers in Bridgeville. He absolutely wants your support. He has 2 children and 1 on the way, and he's constantly reminding me that all of them want to eat. They want to eat 3 to 4 times a day.
Yes.
And Brooks wants a new car or a truck or probably an SUV. You need a minivan next, don't you?
Oh, we just got a little rendezvous, or not little, it's a rendezvous, so it works well for that. I need a nice, crew cab pickup truck.
Let it all up.
Absolutely.
With Brooks as the man.
Yes.
The MMA champion. Smoking medicinal marijuana.
Oh, one hit and I would be down.
Yeah. Won't that marijuana thing be nice, though? Because that way anybody that wants it, all they need is a doctor's prescription and they're good to go. I wonder if there will even be businesses growing it.
Yeah, I heard there's something to do with that.
Like, are they going to have a business that grows it, or are they just going to buy it from drug dealers?
I think they're going to have certain businesses actually.
I guess we could make illegal drug dealers legal, so then they could sell the marijuana legally.
I've heard theories, and I don't really get too involved in it, but I've heard theories where if you take it and you make it legal, it won't be such a big deal anymore. Like right now, the people that do it.
It's kind of like you got something for sale.
Mm-hmm.
And a customer comes in and you say, I'm sorry, it's sold.
Yep.
Then what happens?
They get upset.
Then they want it.
Yeah.
You're saying do the opposite of that. Say that marijuana is now legal. Everybody can have it. All the kids smoke it in front of your grandkid. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. And then this is not my theory. This is a theory I've heard. Then people won't want to do it anymore.
Here's what I think, Brooks. Have you seen these smokeless cigarettes?
Yes.
I think they're going to come up with smokeless marijuana. So that way you can smoke it in front of your grandkids or if somebody owns a daycare and nobody else is going to get high except you. Smokeless marijuana. Smokeless cigarettes. What do you think? First in the first state, you heard it here first.
But it's the same theory as if you put something at your end of your driveway, put free on it. A lot of times it'll sit there and sit there and sit there.
Right.
You put $25 on it.
Somebody's going to steal it.
Somebody's going to steal it.
There you go.
Yep.
What marketing techniques?
It works.
Okay. What are you saying? People are overly intelligent?
I'm not saying anything of the sort.
Brooks is hard on people, isn't he? You can tell You can tell I'm having fun with the marijuana weenie wagons. I think it's amazing. I live in this state, and I mean the stuff we're doing. We give $10 million to the slots, and it's just amazing. It just makes me want to work harder and pay more taxes. You know?
Absolutely.
So anyway, folks, we're having fun here. Okay, we don't mean anything by it. We know that it's all serious. It's very important. It makes the state a better state, and we're all for it. So anyway, folks, listen, we're here at Weller's Red Barn. We're having a good time. The place is full of people. I hear stuff moving. I see stuff going on hand carts. I never seen nothing like it. Today's the last day. So this is the last day that we're going to be able to have this much fun at Weller's Red Barn, okay?
Yep.
August 30th is the big sale. Mark your calendar, 9 o'clock. There's going to be a great big auction at Weller's Red Barn. And what we're probably going to do is fill the building to the rafters while we're going, because we own enough stuff to fill this building 10 times probably.
I heard you might even have the whole Weller's crew here.
Yeah, I think we're going to close Bridgeville that day. I'm going to bring everybody over. I actually think we're going to bring a dozen trailers, have some crazy price on them, auction them off. Probably bring about 100 generators, have a crazy price on them, auction them off. So, folks, you do need to mark your calendar if you're listening. August 30th is going to be a big auction at Weller's Red Barn. It's going to be a very interesting day, and we're just going to move some stuff. So, hi. So, anyway, you can watch this show at wellerdoesdelmarva.com. We are on every Saturday morning from 8 to 9. Is that right?
That's correct.
And where are we going to do it from next week? Over at my office in Bridgeville.
That's correct.
Okay, so we're looking for friends to like us on Facebook. So on Facebook, it would be wellerdoesdelmarva.com. What's it on Facebook? It's not the .com part.
No, Weller Does Delmarva.
Weller Does Delmarva.
Yep.
Now, as a collector's item, they can go on Facebook and like Weller's Red Barn, can't they?
Yeah.
Because after today, Weller's Red Barn will be done.
We'll probably use it until the end of the month to help promote the
I
auction.
forgot about that. Right. Yep. So like us on Facebook there, Weller's Red Barn. Then we also have a regular page on the internet for that too, don't we?
Yep, wellersredbarn.com.
What else we got to talk about, Brooks? We're running out of time.
We are. Wow, it's 8:56 already. Where did the time go?
Hey, did you know that we put these trailers on sale? I just want to mention the 5x8s for $5.99.
Yes.
Have we sold any?
We actually, they've come in on them, but we've actually sold them something
different. Oh,
Brooks,
you're so brutal with people.
Well, we found out what they needed, and then we made sure that the trailer.
But had they went to a big box store,
they would have got the cheap
They would have got the $5.99 Weller trailer for $6.97.
Yep. And then they would have been.
And then they would have got home and said, "Oh my lawnmower don't fit on it. Why didn't the person behind the counter tell me that?"
Yeah. Or what I wanted to use it for, the mesh bottom didn't really work good for.
Correct.
Yep.
Right. So, and that's what Brooks is talking about. It's important to get in there, get the right trailer at the right price. Weller's Utility Trailers. What's the phone number over there?
302-337-8228.
And what Wellers.com on the web.
Yep.
All our ads are on there, too. So if somebody says, well, what all you got on sale? They could go to Wellers.com. What's it say? Click on ads or something like that?
And there's a yellow bar across the top, and it'll say ads. You click on ads, and you can see every single ad that we have running.
Okay.
You can click on it. It'll open it up in a separate window. You can print it from there if you wanted to print it from there.
Okay.
Or you can just view it there.
Okay. And so we are here at Weller's Red Barn. I do want to say thanks, Fran. He does a great job of getting this show prepared and getting us looking good and sounding good, and he tunes the wires up. I think he actually cleans the wires and everything and makes sure that as it goes across the airwaves, it sounds real good. So everybody have a good weekend. If you want to come hang out with me tomorrow morning, I'll be at Eagles Nest 9:30 tomorrow morning. And other than that, have a good weekend. You've been listening to Weller Does Delmarva, and enjoy yourself. Like us on Facebook. Be safe, be kind, and I'll see you later. Bye.
See ya. Bye.
The preceding program was a paid commercial
Local
presentation.
news first on Delaware 105.9.